Train hard and you might fight easy. That, it seems, is the motto for the men's health training workshops. RazorTV talks to Adrian Mok, the general manager for Polar, who is taking a hands-on approach by personally preparing the participants for the 2011 Urbanathlon.
Training, of course, is very relevant to our business. So we are here because we want to set up a proper training, helping people understand how to train correctly for the event. And of course, to help them understand their body better, and why heart rate, because it's important to pace themselves throughout the race. So the training is very systematic to help them to understand, how to go through the obstacles without not pushing too hard, keeping in a certain heart rate zone. Yeah, that sort of things.
If you look at the camera, just pan down and up to his head again, from toes to his head, and you can turn around. Can you see? This is what you call leading by example, right? I mean, you're the gym at Polar. I mean, most GMs are just chilling out at home, on a Saturday, but you're here getting muddy and getting all sweaty. Why? What's your capacity here that you have to do this?
Yeah, we are all about the business of training. So I have to do this to experience it, to understand that if again, I'm the best feedback to them, to help them plan the training and saying it's good enough, tough enough. Whether what things we can improve on. Yeah, that's all things. That's why I'm doing it.
A hands-on approach. Yeah. So maybe you can take me through, Adrian. You can take me through like the obstacles you have today here at West Coast Park and how it's relevant to the actual day of the Urbanathlon.
Well, so far our training we've broken down into like 3 parts, and each part has its own purpose. The very first part is all about doing static exercise. And it's very heavy on both the lower limbs and the upper body. So a lot of push-ups, squats. And today we use a new training device called the Viper, which is like a rubber lock. And that's really fun. And there is a lot, besides lifting, you have to engage your core muscles. And, that's all to basically fatigue the body. When you do the race, basically it's tough because you go through obstacles, you use a lot of upper body and, jumping and all those things. So it's kind of like to pre-fatigue the body, and then we go to the next part where we actually get them to go through real obstacles. So then that part involves a pretty long distance running as well. So that's again very relevant to the race, because the race is, you won't be running at a nice easy pace. You will be pushing yourself. So it's all about, again, getting a heart rate into a zone 4, which is an anaerobic zone. So that's pretty tough. So when they get the heart rate up quite high, and then they have to do obstacles. So that again is like the best race simulation. So then we finish out the third part. The third part is really again to kill them with speed work. When you're all tired already, and then we're making you do sprints. So again, this is to engage you to sprint to the finish line. Yeah, feeling good, feeling strong. Yep.
Maybe you can highlight some of the differences coming from the 2010 Urbanathlon, the inaugural one, coming to the 2011. What's different this year?
Well, the distance is longer. Some of the obstacles changed a little bit, and I think it's a lot more interesting. So, I think the race is all about element of surprise, so we never want to keep things the same.
Last question, what is your advice, your best advice you can give to anyone who's taking part in this year's Urbanathlon?
Well, you have to train. It's not a walk in the park. It's not like your standard 10K running race. You just don't run straight. There is a lot of activities that you need to jump, you need to dodge, you need to crawl, that sort of thing. So getting yourself into like big boot camp training like what we did is basically the best. We have one more session, so we hope people come in and join us for the last session.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.